Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making this Christmas Carol chunky journal. So I've been working on this journal for a few days now, so I am finally happy that I have completed this one. So here's the Christmas Carol journal. Here are the final pieces that are included in the kit. There are a few flaps that are included, so I am going to fold along the lines, and this is the window that I'm just going to cut it out, and the spine of the main panel that you can just fold them. So here is the main panel, and I've cut the window over here. So I'll use this mesh kind of a cloth to cover the area. You can use transparent paper or even fabric. Now that that's done, let's start the main assembly over here. So this is the main panel that I've taken. This will be the front of the journal and the inside of the journal. So this window, the window flap, I'm just going to add glue to two sides to make it a top pocket. And to the front of the journal, I'm just going to glue it on the right side. So using this attached part, I'm just gluing it to the main panel A. So this will be the front of the journal right now. Now let's move on to panel A, the inside of the main panel A. I'm just going to use these flaps to make the panel A. I've included two pocket flaps, so I'm just using glue to stick two sides, and I'm leaving the attachment part on the, you can see that I'm leaving the below attached part, the flap part. So that part I'm just going to use it to glue it to the main panel. So this is how I'm going to do this. So I'm just using glue and sticking these flaps, the pocket flaps, to the flap B. And together with these pocket flaps and the flap B, as you can see, I'm just going to glue it to the right side of the main panel A. As you can see, this is what I am going to do. So this is how it's going to look over here. And then I've got this flap A envelope. This is a mini envelope that I've got over here. And this is the main flap A. So the flap A is going to cover the entire main panel A, the inside main panel A, and all the attachment parts, whatever you're going to see, it's all going to cover it up. So I'm just directly gluing the envelope to the flap A, and then as an entire the entire flap A, I'm just going to glue it to the main panel. Applying the entire glue to flap A and attaching it to the inside of the main panel A. So this is how it's going to look. So this is mainly the flap, the main panel A, that it's almost done. So we added pocket flaps and 2 flaps over here and an envelope. And this envelope I'm just going to glue the bottom part to make it a pocket. This is it. So for flap B, whatever you're seeing here, this is the background paper that I've included, and these are the tree pockets. So you can see that I'm just making a tree pocket over here. So you can use certain background papers to give it a contrast look over here. I've just used the red one for the flap B and the yellow one for the pockets, as you can see, so that there is a contrast over here. And I'm just gluing these pockets to face, so that it makes the tree. So the pockets are going to face outwards, whereas it's going to make that tree inside. Yeah, like so. This is what you're going to see. You can see the pockets are facing outwards. There you go. So that's what I have done over here. So we got already 2 pockets on flap B. So that's done. That's the panel A. The assembly of the panel A is done. We have, so this is what we have done until now. Now let's move on to panel B assembly. For this I have taken, these are the flaps that we'll be using to attach it to the panel B. Again, we have some tree flaps over here. So we've got like mini tree flaps and larger tree flaps. I'm just going to glue these together like so. There you have it, that's one. And this is the mini tree flap. Again, I'm going to glue them also together. So the mini tree flap, I'm just going to attach this one to the front of the journal over here. There you have it. This is how it's going to look over here. And moving on to panel B. So this is flap C that I have here. I'm going to glue the tree flaps directly to to flap C. So whatever the 3 kits that you see, that's going to be the flap C. So I am just gluing these tree flaps and attaching it to the flap C. And as a whole, now using those tree flaps, the attachment part, I'm gluing this one together to flap E. There you have it. That's what I have done over here. We're almost halfway there. So the next part is, this is the top flap, the flap D. I'm attaching flap D again to flap E, right here to the top. And we are done with this part. So this entire thing is going to be attached to the main panel right here, main panel B. So applying, before doing that, I want to add a closure. So I'm just adding this ribbon over here so that I can close the entire journal, tie the entire journal together. And I'm applying glue to this entire part of flap E and attaching it to main panel B. There you have it. We are done with the assembly of panel B also. This is how it's going to look. And the closure. So let's look at the entire assembly that we have done over here. We have the front of the journal with those tree flaps and the main panel A with pocket flaps and again a tree flap over here. And for the panel B, we have the larger tree flap and the top flaps. And there you have it. So let's move on to adding pockets. So for the front of the journal, I've got these two pockets over here. So I want to use these to cover the attached part that you see for those envelope, the tree flaps and all. So I'm just attaching these pockets over here. And then I've got few larger pockets so that I can use them for the main panels. So this large pocket I've attached to the main panel over here. So these little pockets that you see over here, I wanted to add them as such and glue it to the direct page, but I like the pattern, so I thought maybe I could just add it as a flap. So I'm just gluing it to make this a pocket first, then we will see what we will be doing later in the video. You can see what how to attach it. So again, a larger pocket over here. Again, a larger pocket over here. And for flap C, I've got this pocket enclosure right here. You can just take a look how I'll be attaching this one. So I'm adding eyelets with the rounds that are included in the kit so that I can tie this pocket together. The pocket enclosure. So this one I'm adding again as a top pocket to flap C. That's the enclosure, the pocket enclosure that you see over here. And let's move on to the inside of this flap. I'm just adding some vertical pocket and a mini pocket. For this main panel over here, I am layering these pockets together and attaching them. I've added two mini envelopes, so these envelopes I will be again using them as pockets. And this file folder I will attach this one to the top flap. So I'm using some tape to attach this file folder to the top flap over here. Let us move on to decorating the journal. I have included lots of labels and ephemeras so that you can decorate it. I've also used like mesh cloth under the labels. So the mini pockets that I mentioned before, I'm just going to attach it to the tree flaps using some leftover paper like so that it forms like a pocket flap again. Here is the final reveal of the Christmas Carol Chunky Journal. I have also included lots of fabric and lace to the journal. You can use your own fabric and other decoration ribbons or anything to decorate your journal. For this journal, I have used cardstock for the main panel and the flap A and the flap E because they make the main part of the journal so that it becomes a sturdy kind of a journal. And for the rest of the flaps and the ephemera, I think I used like probably 160 180 GSM papers. So I would suggest you to go for a cardstock kind of a 220 GSM papers for the main panel and also the main flaps that I have used to attach it to the main panel A and B, that is the flap A and the flap E. I hope you enjoyed this video. The link for the kit is included in the description below. This chunky journal is included in the Christmas bundle 2024, so you can just check your link for the Christmas Carol chunky journal. I hope you are enjoying your holiday season, and I hope that making this journal will add another joy to your season. And I will see you in another video soon. Bye bye.